There we go. So we're going to do an interval session today, 45 seconds for each exercise. I think there's the sun as well. Lovely. Don't scare it away. I think there's 7 exercises. We're going to go 3 times through with a quick warm up and a cool down. And of course, a bonus because Paul has joined us, so there must be a bonus. So we'll get started with a quick warm up. Make sure you've got a nice clear space and a mat if you want one. We are going to come down to the floor for a couple of the movements, and nothing too crazy or strenuous. Do you want to just make sure that the rest is muted so that it stays?
I was just about to do that.
That would be great. Then it won't bounce. Or you can just pin my video, whichever. Make sure you've also got some water on hand, sneakers, all of the normal stuff. And we shall get going.
Alrighty.
So just a nice gentle jog. If you want to turn on some music in the background to keep you motivated, keep you moving, feel free. I do not have music on for YouTube copyright nonsense. You can sing if you'd like to, David. No. Hooray. Jog it out. Just start to kick the heels up a little bit higher. Take a deep breath. Starting to get the legs moving. You want to start to roll out the shoulders. And then reverse that other direction. Take the feet a bit wider. We've got side lunges, shifting the body weight from one leg to the other. Knee bends, press your weight into your heel, opening up the inner thighs, the glutes, the quads. Remember to keep the chest lifted, knees forward. Take these at your own pace. Go as low as you want to, or as your body is allowing today. It might be a bit cold. This might be the first movement of the day, so don't stress yourself out too much in the warm-up. Heel toe it in when you are ready. A couple of hip openers. So bringing your knee up around waist height, wrapping it back around, squeezing your bum. Oh, the sun feels lovely. One more each side. I'm going to do a couple of ankle rolls to one direction because mine are a bit cranky this morning, and then switch it out other direction. Hug your knee into your chest, give it 2 pulls, and then switch sides. 2 pulls, pull, 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 pull. What's that? Oh, I thought was she talking to us?
No, she wasn't.
One more each side. Open up with a little twisty turn. Rotating through the core. A little pivot on the toe. Drop your shoulders away from the ears. Open up that torso. Remember to breathe. Bring both feet just outside your hips. Shoot your arms back behind you as you squat down. Come up onto the tippy toes as you reach up. So down, up. Little hip press. As you rise up onto those tippy toes, just squeeze your bum together. Press your hips forward. Couple more. Remember to breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Excellent. One squat, one lunge. Whoop! Find the balance. The wind is blowing me over. Again, nice and easy. We'll do one more each side. And then your first move, team, 45 seconds. We have a shuffle. We're going to go to our right, your left. Shuffle, squat, shuffle, squat. Here we go. You want to go behind me and go opposite. So squat. Keep it nice and low key this first round. We're just warming up. We've got 45 seconds here and then a 15-second recovery. Use whatever space you have. If you've only got a little space, make your shuffle smaller, but make your squat deeper. You've got 10 seconds on the clock. Sit your hips back. Weight goes into those heels. 3, 2, rest. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna come down to the ground. No, we're not yet. We've got a lunge, knee driver. We're gonna stay on each side and switch halfway through. Here we go. Stepping back with your right leg, down, pull it up. Oh wow, I even split this timer. Smart, Krista. Drive the knee up. 90 degrees. Chest is lifted, shoulders are down. We're going to switch sides, step back, and reset. Now, if you want to, add the jump. But if you want to just stay here for round 1, you've got 2 more rounds coming at you to add on the layers. Whoop. Find the balance. Breathe in that sunlight. Rest. Shake it off. Now we're going to come down to the ground. We're coming into a side plank, team. Nice and long side plank. Knee comes into elbow. We switch halfway. Now, if you need to modify, you can put that bottom leg down. But if you can, bring both legs up. First stabilize, and then draw that top knee and elbow together. Doesn't have to be fast, has to be controlled. And you want to keep that bottom hip lifted. Roll to the other side. Wrist under shoulder, top arm lifts, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Now, if your wrist ever starts to give out, you can always come down to the forearm or make a fist. Try to keep that bottom hip lifted. Stay balanced. Rest. You all right?
It's a wobble fest.
We're going to stay down. We've got to push up. Shoulder tap. Each side. Knees or toes, you decide. Against the wall if you need to. Hands wide. 1 push up. 1 shoulder tap with each hand. We're here for 45 seconds, team. Pace yourself. If you need to make a fist, make a fist. Aiming to get that chest in line with your elbow crease. Trying not to rotate the hips too much. 10 seconds on the clock. Stay with it, stay with it. 3, 2, 1, rest. Ooh, roll out those wrists. Come up to stand. Take your time. We've got fast feet. On the toes, lift the heels. I'm going to call direction changes. Follow my voice. Facing the camera to start. Up on those toes as fast as you can. Hot lava underneath. To your right. Forward. Right. Forward. Back. Right.
Right or my right or the right?
Doesn't matter. Left. Forward. Stay here. Abs in. Shoulders down. Woo! What does my timer say? 3, 2, rest. Shake it out. Oh, legs. Hello. We're coming back down to the floor. Take your time. We're going to come into a bear. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Tap, tap, reach, reach. Here we go. Now, if bear gets to be too much, come into a tabletop, knees come down, and focus on the tap and the reach. And then maybe you try another set, lifting the knees up. Abs are in nice and tight, back is nice and flat, and we're moving slowly. You're more than halfway there. Woo! 10 seconds on the clock. Stay with it, pace yourself. Woo. 3, 2, 1, rest. Slowly coming to stand. Walk the hands in towards your feet. Narrow squat, wide transverse squat. And then we come back to center with a narrow. We go to the other side and we go out a diagonal. So center, wide, diagonal. Center, wide, diagonal. Your wide squat and your transverse squat are like a sumo squat. Turn those toes out. Your narrow squat, toes are facing forward, slightly turned out. Alternating sides, getting low, pausing wherever you need to get that depth in your squat. Keep moving. Rest. Beautiful, team. 45-second break. You get a sip of water. You can shake anything out, stretch anything out that you need to. Get a tissue. It's that time of year when my nose just starts streaming when I exercise, which is all year long pretty much, but more so now than ever. All right. Take a moment, breathe. You've got 10 seconds rest. Savor it. Decide how you're going to amplify and level up each set this time. Do you want to add a jump? Do you want to go a little bit deeper? Do you want to get a little bit lower to the floor? Shuffles, squat, calf raise, or squat jump. Your choice. Or just keep that normal squat. Stay low to the ground. Knees go forward, hips go back. You can add that calf raise or add that jump up. You've got 4 seconds left. Rest. Take a moment, take a second to breathe. Lunge, knee driver. Leg steps back in 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, up. Add the jump if you want to. I'm going to stay both feet on the ground today, but I'm going to maybe pick up the pace. Using those athletic arms, elbows are bent. They swoosh by my hips. Last side, other side. Puppy's coming at us. All right. Knee to chest, core tight. There's a German Shepherd that wants to chase us. What? 3, 2, 1. Rest. What's that? Take a moment to breathe. We're coming down side planks. My fingers are frozen. Inhale all the oxygen. Set up on which side you want to start on. Knee and elbow come together. Balance. Keep that bottom hip lifted. Slow and controlled. Lots of time here. Switching sides. Other side. Set it up. Arm up overhead, elbow to knee. Exhale as your knee and elbow touch. Inhale as you reach overhead. Keep breathing. Hold. Set your knees down, shake out your wrists. We've got push-ups with a shoulder tap. If you want to make them plyometric push-ups, go for it. Up. Here we go. Hands nice and wide.
That's one. That'll do.
It's good for effort.
Thanks.
Abs are pulled in nice and tight, team. Nice long line from shoulder to ankle. If you need to drop down to those knees, make sure that your hips are tucked. You've got less than 20 seconds to go. Protect your shoulders, make sure they're rolled away from the ears. Engage your shoulder blades and brace the core. 3, 2, 1, rest. Take a breather, slowly come up to stand. Fast feet are next. All right, shake out those shoulders. Here we go, up on the toes. Heels are lifted. We go from side to side. Left, straight, back, straight, left, straight, right, straight, back, straight, left, straight, right, 2, 1, rest. Breathe. Coming back down to the ground again. Inhale all the oxygen. Set up for bear. Knees under hips. Hands under shoulders. Tap, tap, reach, reach. Hover those knees over the ground. Shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Reach out, reach out. Your heels are lifted. Your toes are touching the floor. Knees are hovering an inch or two above the ground. Quads are starting to kick in. We're squeezing our bum. We're bracing our abs. And our gaze is between our hands to keep a nice long neck. Keep breathing. You've got 4 seconds. Rest. Shake it out. Slowly come to stand. Narrow, wide, transverse squat. Middle, wide, diagonal, other side. Take a breath. Here we go. Forward. Narrow, wide, to the diagonal. Then we go to the other side. Narrow, wide, to the diagonal. If you want to add on, this becomes a squat jump. Narrow, wide, diagonal. Halfway point. Woo! Breathe. If you're not jumping, you're getting low. Trying to get those thighs parallel to the floor. Sitting the hips back. Rest. 45-second breather. Tissues, water, walk it around. We have one more round, team. Pick your level. Do you want to add a jump this time? Do you want to just get a little bit deeper? I'm going to take some layers off. Thank goodness we're warming up. Take a breath. You've got 15 seconds. All right. When you're ready, find your space. I'm going to start from this side. We've got shuffle squats. Here we go. Add that jump if you want. Explode off the toes. Drive it. Lift. Use the space you have. It can be a small little shuffle and a heel lift. If you're indoors, if you don't want to bother the neighbors, if you've got squeaky floorboards. But if you can add that on, get up. Add that explosive plyometric movement. 10 seconds on the clock. Stay low. Rest. Take a minute. Breathe. I'm going to start left leg back, my right, your left. Reverse lunge, knee driver. Add the hop if you want to. Here we go. Coming down, driving up. It's a little slick here, which is why I'm not jumping. But if you can, add that little lift. If you're not jumping, maybe your back knee barely grazes the floor. Switch sides. Full weight in that front foot. Drive it up. Back toe touches, and we lift. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Sink back into that glute. Feel that squeeze as you lift up. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Take a moment to breathe. Coming down to the floor, we've got side planks with a knee draw. So set it up. You can come onto the forearm if you want to, or full extension, wrist under shoulder, knee to elbow. Bottom hips lifted. Sorry. Oh. Keep that bottom hip lifted. Keep the belly braced. Keep breathing. Find that balance. Switching sides, roll it over. Overhead, draw it in. Keep breathing. You've got about 15 seconds left on the clock. Stabilize through that bottom arm and through those oblique muscles. Rest. Those imaginary muscles Dave doesn't believe in. Take a moment, breathe, stretch out your sides. Push-ups, shoulder taps are next. So if you need to, stretch out those wrists, hands wide, come into your plank, lower chest to elbow crease, push up, tap, tap. Pace it. We're here for a bit. If you can pick up the pace, go for it. If you want to add that plyometric pop, go for it. You have choices, all the levels that you can take this to. Brace the core, push to your limit. Whatever level you're at today, 10 seconds, team. Back stays flat, shoulder blades engaged, squeezing the glutes, rest. Roll out those wrists. Take a moment, come up to stand. You're working hard, team. We've got 3 moves left. Take a deep breath, fast feet. Let's go. On the toes, lift the heels. Now, see if you can sink in a little deeper. That's it. We're going to the left. Forward. Right. Back. Forward. Right. Forward. Left. Back. Forward. Left. Forward. Right. Forward. Almost there, almost there. Breathe. Chest up. Shoulders down. Left. Forward. Right. Finish. Rest. Inhale. Breathe. Come down to the mat. Bear, shoulder tap, forward reach. Tap, tap, reach, reach. Knees lift. Here we go. Stabilize. Nothing else moves except for your arm. Sink those legs down, barely hovering over the floor. Back is flat, abs are in, shoulders are drawn back. Keep breathing, keep breathing. You've got 12 seconds to go. Solid as a rock, strong, powerful, steady. Hold, rest. Knees come down, slowly come up to stand. Catch your breath. Center your focus. Narrow, wide, diagonal back. Here we go. Squat, wide, diagonal. If you want to jump, you add those jumps in. Plant the entire foot on the floor. Press those knees out wide in your wide squats, and then turn your toes out as well. I think I missed a wide one there, sorry. Keep breathing, stay focused. This is it, team. This is our last exercise before our bonus round. So stay in it, stay focused, add the hops if you can. Rest. Sorry, you said time right when it was finishing.
No, sorry.
Take a moment, breathe, get a little recovery, and we've got a 60-second bonus coming up. Clear your space.
1 out of 9.
All right, team. Burpee shuffle. Well, it's burpee taps. So hands go down, legs shoot back, feet shoot in, double hop. If you don't want to hop, you can tap it forward. Your choice. I'm going to hop because I don't want to get my mat super
What?
bumpy.
1 out of 20.
We've got 60 seconds on the clock. If you want to add a jump in, add a jump in. Here we go. Oops, where's my timer? Here we go. 3, 2, how many reps can you get in? Count them, go. 60 seconds on that clock. Shuffle, back down. Quick switch foot. If you want to add a jump, knees come up at the top. Oops, I started shuffling my feet while I was down in my burpee. Keep it going, team. Halfway mark. 30 seconds on the clock. This is it. Everything you got. 20 seconds. Breathe. Focus. Put it in. Extra effort. Bonus points for the jump. Nice. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Do not stop. 3, 2, 1. Rest. High tens. Woo. Walk around. Catch your breath. Oh, heart rate is up. Amazing. Inhale. Open up that chest. Sweat is dripping. Heavy breathing.
That was so lucky for me.
Open up your shoulders. Continue to keep the legs moving. Other side. Slowly let that heart rate start to come down. Beautiful, team. Start to steady your feet. Find something to hold on to if you need it for balance. Get a good quad stretch, knees in line. Switch sides when you're ready. Plant your other foot. Hold on to your shoelaces. Arm out for balance, or hold on to the wall or a table or your ear. Release that. Step back with your right foot. Reach up with your right arm. Up and overhead. Big side bend. Get those obliques. They worked super hard in some of the movements today. Stabilize their muscles as well as during our side planks, holding us up. And then switch sides. Step back behind and go to the diagonal. Reach up overhead. Release. Beautiful. Triceps are our sister muscles. Other side. Woo. Beautiful. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open up your chest towards the sky or the ceiling. And then reverse it. Crisscross out in front. Reach those fingertips forward. Take a big inhale up to the sky, team. Exhale down. One more. Inhale all the good stuff. Exhale all the bad stuff. Amazing job today. Thank you so much for being here. Dave, can you press the stop button on the recording? And we can chat to the people.
Stop is easier than start. It was earlier anyway.
Bottom right.
Yeah, it was weird. It just appeared last time.
There you go.
Stop. My finger's not working.